Everyone, please keep their device muted until I call your case. Go ahead.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no laying down or lounging, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no smoking. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Darren Weaver, you can unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
These are the matters of the people versus Darren Weaver. This is ticket number P 911355. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. One count drive on registered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number 346363. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2 and 3 of this particular matter are currently in default, not on the docket, but a part of this resolution today. That's count 2, unregistered motor vehicle, and count 3, no insurance, never required. Oh, that's closed. Number 2 is closed. Number 3, no record. Okay. All right. So it's just count 1. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Good morning, Your Honor. What's your name for the record, sir?
Ryan Weaver.
Your Honor, Mr. Weaver wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. He would be pleading to a reduced charge of improper plates for the no insurance charge of them, and the remaining counts will be dismissed.
Correct. And let me make a clear record of this. So on the ticket ending in 363, because I know part of it says dismiss counts 1, 2, and 3. Count 2 is closed already, and count 3 was never recorded. So those will just count 2 will remain closed, and count 3, I don't think we have to worry about dismissing that. There are 2 state matters in this particular matter. Count 1 and 2 of ticket number 355. We'll dismiss those as a part of the plea today. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Weaver, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Weaver, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 3rd of 2018. Were you in the area of Pearson and 7 Mile Road in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
I did not.
Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well. Is there stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss the remaining counts and enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on count 3 of this particular matter. Mr. Weaver, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna assess a fine in the amount of $200 today. I'm gonna give you 60 days to be able to pay that, so I'm gonna make it due no later than February the 9th of 2022. Is that gonna give you enough time to pay that, Mr. Weaver?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, too.
All right, you have a good day.
You do the same.
All right. Somebody out here. Okay, Jada Williams, you can unmute yourself, please. Your camera activated?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the matter of the people versus Jada Williams. This is ticket number 7257707. One count drove while license suspended. One count unregistered motor vehicle. One count no insurance never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, please.
Jada Williams.
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Williams wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. Should be pleading to the unregistered, untitled vehicle. The other two charges will be dismissed.
All right, Ms. Williams, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you find something, Ms. Williams? Something going on outside?
No, I'm trying to hear you. The headphones are kind of low, like they won't turn up, so I'm trying to hear you too.
Okay, all right, you can put your hand down.
Oh.
Yes.
No, she didn't pay. She was the one. No, she won't pay.
Let me do it one more time. I want to make sure I have it. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes. I have a quick question about that.
Do you want to speak to an attorney about it, or
It's to speak with you about it. I came back today to get the third, which is the registration, dismissed or something like that. So I have my witness in the room also in the Zoom call.
you talking about the unregistered motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's the one that you're supposed to be pleading to. So essentially what you're saying is that you were about to make a plea to something that you don't believe that you're guilty.
That's why I asked the question.
Okay, you don't have to plead guilty. You can do you have the documentation?
I unfortunately I could not find it. I don't know if it got lost in my move from downtown back to my parents' house, but I do have who I gave the truck to when I left for the military in the Zoom call.
Was this you in this particular incident driving this vehicle?
Yes.
So was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, what were you doing, sir?
I wasn't here for the original court date. I believe it was either June 6th or 7th. I can't remember off the top of my head what the original date was. But before I had even left for the military, I had paid Detroit like $3,000 worth of tickets already. I had no idea that I had court. Otherwise, I would have paid these off. So that's why it's like such a delay and such a backup with when this, like what's going on with this ticket.
Well, the problem isn't necessarily the delay for me, ma'am. It's just that I'm trying to figure out if you're going to plead guilty to
Okay.
any of the matters. Like, did you violate any of the matters? And if the driving while unregistered motor vehicle, if you're saying that the vehicle was registered at the time, I can't take a plea on that. However, if you're saying that your license was suspended at the time that you drove this vehicle, you can take a plea on that and amend that to improper plates if you want. You want to do that?
Yes, because I did not have a license. Originally, what had got thrown at me was that the 2 tickets would be thrown out for the no proof of insurance and the ID will dismissed. I'm sorry. And I will have to come back for this third one for the registration. That was that's originally what had got told to me
I know.
from last week's court.
Yes, I understand a little better now. I kind of remember this matter from a few weeks ago. So, where was I at? Do you want to give up your rights to have a trial in this matter?
Does that mean I have to plead, like I have to keep all the, I have to keep all 3 tickets or anything
No.
like that?
I think what we end up doing today is that instead of pleading to the unregistered motor vehicle, we'll be driving while license suspended as improper plates. Because you said
Okay.
you didn't have. So,
Correct.
okay, all right. So if you take that plea today of improper plates in lieu of the driving while license suspended, the court will dismiss counts 2 and 3 of this particular matter. Is that okay?
Can I talk to my attorney about that?
You can. Hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna
Thank
put
you.
you back into the room. You didn't have Mr. Womack's information either, did you?
No.
No,
No, I'm sorry,
no,
not for you.
Oh.
no,
We didn't, okay. Mr. Womack, I have to put you back into a breakout room too. So, so he can talk to you. Go back to room number 5, okay?
Okay.
All right, and Ms. Williams, go back to room number 3. And your witness can go back to room number 3 too.
Okay.
There you go.
Mr. Womack, we need you to rejoin room number 5, breakout room 5.
Okay. Yeah, I never got the invitation.
Okay, stand by.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go back, but I'm gonna move you to 7. Go ahead to 7.
Go to room 7.
Okay. It says that moved you to. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to go to it. Let me see. Join breakout room.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Attorney Hill. How are you doing?
Morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, on those matters, one of the officers has checked in and the other officer has not checked. So I don't know if you want.
Who's the prosecutor?
It's gonna be John Gillis, so you wanna hold tight for a minute and talk to him about these cases? I forgot you joined in council on this.
And Judge, can I ask a question? How is my, the last hearing I had in front of Judge Kenny, he said there was a lot of feedback on my microphone. Is it bad?
You sound okay to me right now.
Okay, I'll call John right now and see what he wants to do with these things.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Your Honor,
Yes?
which one of the officers isn't here? Can we take care of that one first, I guess? I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll come back later.
It's okay. John's in here too, so I'll let him know, okay? Give me 1 second.
All right, sir, how are you?
Attorney Hill, did you have a file an appearance for both of these, or are you doing a pro bono? Okay, thank you. You so. And the officer is not here on the Jessica Wallace one, so give me 1 second, okay? I just want to explain to John what's going on, Mr. Gillis, okay?
Judge, is,
Yes.
yes, is it possible for me to talk to the prosecutor in the Zoom room?
Yes,
Room number 3?
I can set y'all up a room to be able to talk. Give me 1. No problem. So, Mr. Soroki, I'm gonna put you into a room with the prosecutor first, and then after that, Attorney Hill, I'll put you into a room with the prosecutor after that, okay?
Okay, thank you. What room will that be?
It's a room, first I'll put y'all both into room number 1. So,
Okay,
room 1, I will view the room 1. And then Rejoin, Mr. Gillis. I'm gonna put, Mr. Hill in that room one now.
Oh,
Okay. All right, Judge.
Yes,
Yeah, when we get a chance, I may have to meet with the prosecutor again because Jared Womack now has insurance. We want to see if he'll dismiss the case.
Does
Based
he
on,
have it physically so we can see it?
yes,
Okay. Cool. All right. Did y'all figure out what y'all were doing with Jada Williams as well?
yeah, Jada Williams, I'm done with her. We can handle her case right now if you like. But I don't know if the prosecutor gave you the amended offer on hers.
I do. I have to amend it all.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Judge,
Yes.
while you do that, would it be possible to add Officer Reynolds to a breakout room with myself and Mr. Hill?
I sure will. Okay, Officer
Thank you.
Reynolds.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the city attorney, John Gillis, and I'm gonna put you in with attorney Ryan Hill. He's doing, the Jordan Weber matter today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please join room 1, and I'm putting everybody, just rejoin room 1. That works. Thank you all. And Officer Reynolds, did you get the invite? Okay. Okay. Miss Williams, are you ready now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. We call it the matter of people versus Jada Williams. This is ticket number 7257007. 1 count drove while license suspended, 1 count unregistered motor vehicle, 1 count no insurance never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Ellen Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for record, ma'am?
Jada Williams.
Yes, Your Honor,
Hey, hold on a minute. You seem upset about today. Do you want to proceed today or you want another day for court?
I need another date because I'm not taking that plea deal.
Okay, would you like to set this for a bench trial?
Yes.
Okay, or a jury trial. You can have a jury trial as well. That's, which one do you want to set it for, a bench or a jury trial?
Bench is fine. I ain't do nothing that bad. I don't need a jury.
All right, Miss Williams, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial on the date of April the 5th of 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. It's gonna be via Zoom, so you'll Zoom back in that date and that time, okay?
Okay.
Set your bond at $0 personal, and we'll handle it at that point in time, okay? With a bench trial, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a quick question for you.
I have an answer.
What am I supposed to do about my license in the meantime? Because I have to go to work and stuff like that, and I don't know what to do.
you know, I explained that to Miss Williams that until these tickets are resolved, she's not gonna be able to get her license back.
Okay, that I don't have a problem with that. I have another problem that I have court for another city, and in order for me to go ahead and take care of that, I have to have some type of paperwork that shows that I'm taking care of this at least.
You can go online and pull the paperwork for this matter showing that you're trying to resolve it at this point in time. I know this may be frustrating to you that you didn't get to handle this matter. It was a ticket that was missed. It probably came after the time which you left, and unfortunately, you just can't handle it. You can apply for.
No, it came.
Okay.
It came in March, and I called 36th District and let them know that I was leaving for the military in March. And I left May 28th. And my witness who used to live with me, he hasn't left yet. He can confirm that for me too. And I also have my chief text messages that I sent her yesterday to confirm that I called somebody, because I had let them know about my personal matters too before I even left.
So here's the concern, Ms. Williams. So you knew about it, you were leaving. We get it. We're just trying to handle it. So you don't want to take the offer. That's fine. That's up to you. So you can apply for a restricted license and try and do it that way. But until you resolve these matters and handle them, I appreciate you calling the court. I wasn't the judge at that time, but until you handle these, I was about to say, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I don't know the conversation between you and the police officer that day. If you can show that it's a registered vehicle, that's why that's why the city dismissed that count. No insurance, never required. I don't know what happened there. That's still on this ticket. And, you don't have the insurance anymore, you said. And so the drove while license suspended, they were trying to amend that, but I understand you don't have to take anything, but that's all.
Okay, so if they were trying to amend so what was the point of me coming back with the witness today? That's what I was trying to ask who my new attorney is and stuff like that.
So he wasn't there, but the point of you coming back was that you were going to prove the unregistered motor vehicle, that it was registered, and the insurance, and we're dismissing those two tickets. But you drove while your license was suspended. There's nothing that can be done with that one, essentially, right? You knew your license, well, even if you didn't know, that's.
So that's the ticket that I have to pay. So what's the plates and stuff like that that's added on? Because like when I just got told was I have to amend to what is it, or admit to something like with the plates. I know the last word was plates.
Okay, this is why, Ms. Woods, you gotta take a deep breath. Can you take a deep breath for me? Take a deep breath. So improper plates, you would plead to the driving while license suspended, but we do improper plates because driving while license suspended adds points to your record. Improper plates does not add any points to your record.
Okay, so instead of driving with license suspended, it's just improper plates, Your Honor?
Correct, and it doesn't add any points to your license, and it doesn't extract to the Secretary of State's office. So you can have the drove while license suspended, but you get points against you, and then the Secretary of State finds out.
That's why I asked for the trial, because I just got told that I was getting for the license suspended, and I know that's points. I don't want those points. But if we do that in proper plates, I can take that deal if it's no points.
No points, and it doesn't abstract.
I'm on that. We can take that. I'll pay. It is what it is. Let's get this over with.
So okay. Now I'm going to have you make a plea though to the driving license, and I change it. Our computer system will change it to the improper plates. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we get this again. Okay, Ms. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything outside of what we just discussed, which is the improper plates, in order for you to take this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, do you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 29th, 2021. Were you at that time driving a Jeep in the area of Anthony Wayne Drive and Warren Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving, did you put your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied. Is there a stipulation of probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates and going to dismiss the remaining two counts. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Thank you. All right, Ms. Williams, I'm not going to charge you a fine today. All right? Thank you for your service. And you're all set. You may have a reinstatement fee on some of these tickets. You want to look that up tomorrow to see how much you owe in reinstatement fee. But that'll be the only thing you owe, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day, okay? Thank you for the service that you do for the company.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye. Mr. Womack?
Yes,
You have your documentation so we can see them?
I do. It's right here. You ready?
Yeah, I was gonna say Mr. Gillis is in the courtroom and he's close to the screen. Okay, he's gonna give you direction on what to do. If he needs to see it back.
Okay,
Bring it back.
bring it back to, yeah, where you had it, and then just pull it a little bit closer to you, 'cause it's a little bit blurry.
Is it clear yet? I can try to wipe my screen.
Can you read what type of vehicle it is, Judge?
Okay. So talk again, Mr. Jared Womack, so I can see.
I said I could probably try to wipe my camera off to make sure it's more clear where I'm at. I'm wondering if it's
Can you flip
clear
it?
right now.
Can you flip your camera to the other side and like put it down on the
Oh,
table?
okay, yeah. Okay.
That usually makes it a little bit, I'm trying to see too. And then,
Is it better?
Oh,
pull it
yep.
out, pull it out, pull it
Yep.
out.
There we go. Dodge Caliber 2007.
That's what it was.
Okay. All right. Judge, we would have no objection to the dismissal.
Okay, let me call it for the record. This is the matter of the people versus Jared Womack. This is ticket number P 1211244. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Jared Womack.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people.
All right, this is the date and time set for it. It looks like a pre-trial in this matter. Womack.
It says-
Arraignment on the information.
Yes. Defendant waives formal reading, stands muted at this time.
Court will enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf.
Also, Your Honor, defense requests the court dismiss this matter pursuant to the motion of the prosecution.
And the prosecutor, Mr. Gillis, has seen this matter. I believe that he's in agreement with it at this time, so the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Womack, make sure that you always keep your insurance and that you always have it up to date and on you when you're in that vehicle, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, there's nothing further. That does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all.
I think that's all the case.
That is all the cases that you have, Mr. Soroki.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Hold on,
Merry
You
Christmas.
have one more. I gotta call one more. It's at Corporal Hampton.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna call this matter. Thank you for waiting patiently. They never checked in. So I'm gonna call it and you ready?
Yeah.
This is the matter of the people versus Edwina Wallace Mackey. This is ticket number SP 9021517. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Also, can you state your name for the record, please?
Corporal Rory Anthony Badge 4807.
This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this particular matter. It is now 10:05. There is Miss Edwina Wallace Mackey has not checked in as of yet. I'm looking through the rooms. I don't see her online anywhere, and she is not in the courtroom. The court is going to show cause her in this particular matter. All right. Thank you all. This concludes the hearing.
Judge, I'm sorry, Corporal Hampton, can you check your text messages for me? I just sent you a text.
Counselor Hill, I
Okay, thanks, Corporal.
I'll give you a call.
All right. Okay, that's it, Mr. Soroki. You can go
All
ahead
right,
and sign up.
thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Wallace, you can unmute yourself, please.
I'm sorry, say again?
I said you can unmute. There you go. You're good.
Okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Jessica Wallace. This is U ticket 594-17221. One count of entering vacant building without written authorization. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, P68445, on behalf of Ms. Wallace. Ms. Wallace, state your name, please.
Jessica Wallace.
Judge, it's my understanding this matter is set for trial. The officers failed to appear. I have a motion to dismiss.
All right, it is now 10:06 a.m. Is there an officer present on the Jessica Wallace matter? I don't have one in the room. I don't see one on these tickets. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Wallace, what that means is that they can refile this if they want to, but as of today, it is dismissed for failure for an officer to appear, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm calling the Jordan Weber matter. You can put your name on it. This is the matter of the people versus Jordan Weber. This is U ticket 594-17921. One count of entering vacant building without written authorization. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with city attorney, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit.
And will you state your name for the record, attorney? Hill?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, P68445 on behalf of Ms. Weber. Ms. Weber, state your name, please.
Jordan Webb.
We also have Officer Reynolds here. Officer Reynolds, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, ma'am. Officer Reynolds, badge 4643.
Thank you. How are we proceeding today, Officer Hill? Officer Hill. Attorney Hill?
Judge, I'm going to have a motion before we either start the trial or there may be some type of plea negotiation. I did tell Mr. Gillis I'd be making this oral motion based on the citation in itself. After speaking to the officer gave his rendition of the facts. And I understand his position, but the statute the ordinance is very specific, Judge. Section 31-4-1 is a trespass in vacant buildings, occupied dwellings, and active commercial establishments. Obviously, this I think by stipulation, the city would agree this was not an active commercial establishment. Section A indicates it shall be unlawful for any person except an officer, employee, or contractual agent of a governmental agency in the performance of a public duty to enter a vacant building or the property on which the vacant building is located. And this is the key, Judge, without the express written authorization of the property owner. In 16 years, when I've been litigating these cases or defending these cases, it's always been my position the city has to assert or provide some type of proof that the owner of this building did not give authorization to these individuals that were located on the rooftop that day. It's not my client's burden because this is a criminal charge that needs to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt to provide this authorization. It's up to the city to establish the owner, and not only the owner, but whether or not there was written authorization given to my client. It's my understanding the city has not provided any information as it relates to the owner. It's my understanding that the city does not have the owner or the entity, a member of the entity that owns the structure here today to testify. That being the case, Judge, I think it'd be futile to go forward with the bench trial considering the city is unprepared and not ready to proceed on the ownership issue. That is the key issue. It's always been a key issue with EWOP tickets, Judge. This is just a little bit different because we're dealing with a commercial atmosphere opposed to a vacant building. And I'm sure the court's aware that the reason why the city has this ordinance is not to prevent people from having parties on commercial buildings. It's to prevent drug dwellings, abandoned homes, drug houses. And that's the essence of the ordinance. That being the case, Judge, I would have a motion to dismiss without prejudice because they do not have the owner of the actual commercial building. They can always refile, Judge, if they're able to locate them.
Your Honor, Mr. Hill is correct. We do not have the owner of the premises available to testify today, and I do not have the name of the individual who owns the building. And as such, we would be unable to proceed at this time.
All right, and the court is aware that as a part of the statute, you do have to present, since it says without written authorization, the owner will actually have to say that they, or to enter the building, you would have to have the owner of the building actually testify. And if that witness is unavailable at this time, this court is going to grant your motion, Mr. Hill, to dismiss this matter. It will be dismissed without prejudice So if at any point in time they can find the owner and the owner is willing to come in and testify that he did not give any authorization for anyone to be in the building at that time, they can most definitely refile it and the court will hear it at that time. But as of today, if they're unwilling, unable to proceed without that witness, the court is going to dismiss this matter at this time. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Jordan,
Your Honor.
I'll call you, Jordan, okay?
And
Okay.
Thank you, Officer Reynolds. We appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you, Officer Reynolds.
Yes, thank you, Officer Reynolds. Thank
No
you so much.
problem. You guys all have a good rest of your day.
Take care.
Thank you so much. All right, good luck.